Teenagers living with disability are unhappy that they are ridiculed by and discriminated against by their peers, especially in the mainstream schools. Reeling under teenage pressure, these teenagers often makes them quail and shy away from the public. At the annual donation by the Vigilo Foundation to the Nsawam Orthopedic Training Center, GBC News gathered persons with disability who are not literate are barely surviving the economic hardship since they are unable to engage in meaning trade.
With a current population of 75, the Orthopedic Training Center at Nsawam provides rehabilitation to persons with various forms of disability. Most of the children are enrolled into mainstream schools to enable them to integrate with other children and not lag behind in education. However, the attitude of some of their peers has been discouraging.
Sometimes when I go out in public, people stare at me and I feel shy. I feel like I cannot be myself in public.
They see me as a different person because I have maybe disability. But sometimes, if they stare too much, I just walk to the person and tell the person to stop.
For the many attempts made to stay away from the streets, begging, and to earn his keep with his craft, this gentleman has not been able to break through. Once an inmate who has gone on to build her life in the United States of America, Mrs. Jennifer Bonzi has made regular donations to the center through her Vigilo Foundation. She has also randomly distributed mobility equipment to physically challenged persons. She expressed concerns about the seeming lack of commitment by government to implement the Disability Act. She was also not amused about how inmates are dealing with the ridicule by their peers. With support from friends and her office, J.P. Morgan Chase, she mobilized $20,000 worth of items to donate to the center. She also presented a check for $5,000. Mrs. Bonzi hopes to be in the Ashanti and the northern regions to further support persons with disability. Parents of 1-year-old Melika joined the inmates to celebrate her first birthday.